This one's for the generation that survived lawn darts and considered the garden hose a primary source of hydration. If you kick-started your Saturday mornings with a bowl of cereal that was basically 80% sugar and 20% industrial dye, then congratulations, you found your tribe. If your first GPS was a crumpled, impossible-to-refold map in the glove box, and the main safety feature in your first car was your mom's arm torpedoing across your chest, pull up a chair. You're home. We're the Built Different generation, and this channel is where we share the hilarious, slightly traumatic stories that prove it.
You see, we were raised by a different set of rules.
Actually, scratch that. There were barely any rules. The big one was be home before the streetlights flick on. That was it. That was the entire parenting handbook. We weren't just kids, we were the beta testers for the free-range childhood. We didn't have playdates scheduled by a personal assistant, we just appeared on each other's doorsteps. A roaming gang of kids on bikes with banana seats and glorious handlebar streamers. Our playgrounds were glorious, OSHA-defying death traps, towering metal slides that could deliver a second-degree burn in direct sunlight, merry-go-rounds that hit speeds now reserved for astronaut training, and seesaws that were essentially medieval catapults. We played epic, unwinnable games of dodgeball in gym class, a sport that has probably since been outlawed by the Geneva Convention. We climbed trees, fell out of trees, and then climbed them again, mostly because there was no Wi-Fi in the house to keep us inside. Our entertainment was just inventing things to do that teetered precariously between creative genius and a quick call to poison control. We jumped off roofs onto discarded mattresses, and somehow, we survived. We were resourceful, we were resilient, we were, for the most part, completely ignored. And it was magnificent.
And let's talk about our cutting-edge technology. Before you could ask a tiny supercomputer in your pocket for any fact imaginable, we had arguments about trivia that could last for days. If you wanted to listen to your favorite song, you didn't just tap a screen. Oh no. You had to sit by the radio for hours, your finger hovering over the record button, praying the DJ wouldn't talk over the intro. The result was a mixtape, a carefully crafted masterpiece that was basically the physical version of your soul. And when the car stereo inevitably ate that tape, you didn't just toss it. You performed delicate, high-stakes surgery with a pencil, patiently winding its magnetic guts back into the plastic shell. Our video games demanded a sacred ritual just to function. Blowing into a Nintendo cartridge wasn't a suggestion, it was a revered act passed down through the ages. Getting on the internet was a full-blown symphony of dial-up tones, a 56K modem screaming at the heavens for 5 minutes just so you could maybe check your Hotmail. And heaven forbid someone picked up the phone. The pure, unfiltered rage of being disconnected from an AOL chat is an emotion today's youth will just never understand. We waited 5 days to get photos developed, only to discover half of them were just a picture of someone's thumb. We lived in a world of delayed gratification, and honestly, it made everything that much sweeter when it finally worked.